Alright boys, freaking leg day today. We're starting off with calf raises. We're going to do one leg, then the other leg, and then we're going to rest for a little bit and do both legs at the same time for a total of 3 sets. Why do I do it this way? Well, because the first set gives you the best motor unit recruitment in any exercise, and if you do more isolation, it gives you more motor unit recruitment. So if you combine those two factors, you can get insane activation in any muscle group of your choosing just by doing single limb as your first movement. So that's why I'm doing that. Alright, I just got 3 reps, but that's okay because I actually majorly PR'd on that, and I'm really excited about how that moved. You guys might be thinking, man, why are you only doing half reps? Why are you just staying in the stretch for so long? Why are you pausing at the bottom for so long? And the reason for that is because the gastrocnemius, which is one of the 2 primary calf muscles, the big one that you see, right? The biggest one. It has the best leverage to produce force and have high motor unit recruitment in those stretched positions with a straight leg in that deep stretch, the bottom half of the movement in particular. And when they've done studies comparing calf raises with a full range of motion versus a contracted position range of motion, so half reps in the contracted position versus half reps in the stretched position, the contracted position group actually atrophied their calves. The full range of motion group didn't do that much better. And the stretch group grew their calves a ton. So with that said, that's why you got to focus on the stretch for calf raises. Let's go to the other set. Alright, for this bilateral set, we got the gym pin on, and the weird thing about this is the pin's kind of trying to pull out a little bit, so I hope that doesn't happen during this set. I really hope it doesn't happen. But if it does, it'll probably make for a funny moment for you guys and a crappy moment for me. So, anyway, let's go. Alright boys, single leg hamstring curls for the same reason we do calf raises in that manner, right? Taking advantage of high motor unit recruitment and then trying to just stack on some stimulating reps. All these reps are going to be stimulating, hopefully. And guys, what determines what a stimulating rep is how close are you to failure. When you're about within 5 reps of failure, you get full motor unit recruitment, and as a result of that, you're going to get a very good stimulus. So with that said, let's get into some single leg hamstring curls. You guys might be thinking, man, Max, when you finished up that set on the right, why'd you do an extra rep on the left? And guys, that was my brain just going, I want to make it even. Because I only got 3 reps on the left. I got 4 on the right. So I decided I'm just going to make it even, do an extra rep on the left, even though it might have been a little silly. So I'm going to do a bilateral set to finish up, both legs at the same time. And yeah. We must have had the world's tallest man on the leg extension before me, because that seat was all the way back. Or maybe just somebody trying to get a great stretch. Either way though, same thing. I'm going to try to just hit a single leg PR. We'll go for 205 plus 0. So I guess it won't be a weight PR, because I've been trying to do 215 and stuff past couple weeks. And low key has just been moving a little bit worse. So there's a number of factors that go into that, but I've also put leg extensions later in the workout, which is going to definitely reduce the performance. So I'm not expecting to hit a PR, but if I do, I'll know it because I'm going to be getting more reps. So progressive overload is a reflection of intelligent training, and it's not a driver itself. Now, oftentimes you'll hear me talk about how if you want to get strong, or not if you want to get stronger, but if you want to grow muscle, you need to progressively overload, which is the truth. And I think that's mainly a beginner and intermediate issue, because a lot of guys, they will have more in them, but they just won't do it, right? And if you properly trained in order to get to a certain strength level, you actually need to operate and perform at that strength level to continue progressing, right? You can't just say, well, I'm training smart, and then, you know, achieve the ability to do more weight, but then not do it. And I feel like a lot of beginners struggle with that. But once you get past that and you're actually like, okay, I just want to see gains at any cost, you have to pull yourself back from training too hard sometimes, right? You have to stop yourself from training like Tom Platz, because obviously it's going to cause a ton of fatigue. But with that said, boys, we are doing things to drive progressive overload, and I'm still seeing it. And a lot of my lifts, despite the fact that I'm cutting, especially on back day. I mean, last back day was incredible. That was yesterday. But anyway, I'm yapping. Let's warm up and let's hit the set.
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. Getting in your lift. No, I'm done.
Ugh. 220. Stop. All right.
It does. Yeah. I mean, you can finish it up. Go on,
All right, so if you guys watched the leg day last week, you know that I really badly tweaked my adductor. Not an injury, but definitely a tweak enough for it to affect a lot of different, movements, okay? I had a hard time walking, like the day that it happened and the day after, and it got better pretty quick. And obviously today it felt good enough for me to do some kind of adductor work again. Definitely wasn't fully recovered, but I don't think I did any damage or anything like that today. I'm just glad I was able to take a set to a really controlled failure, obviously. And yeah, it's better to do something that hurts minimally or doesn't hurt at all and maintain the muscle you have rather than just what a lot of people do, which is to be completely inactive. And you're way more prone to atrophy and losing muscle that way. So.
Il catalogo è questo, delle belle chiamo il padron mio, un catalogo liete ho fatio, osservate, leggete con me, osservate, leggete con me. In Italia 640, in Albania 231, 100 in Francia, in Turchia 91, no, in Spagna, in Spagna son già 1.300, 1.300. Ma fra queste contadine, cameriere cittadine, non contesse baronesse, marchesine principesse e van d'ogni grado, d'ogni forma, d'ogni età, ogni età. In Italia 640, in Albania 231, 100 in Francia, in Turchia 91, in Spagna, in Spagna son già 1.300. Ma fra queste contadine, cameriere cittadine, ma contesse, baronesse, marchesine, principesse, e van d'ogni grado, d'ogni forma, d'ogni età, ogni forma.